This SHOT Show 2017 coverage on the Gun Collective is brought to you by New Frontier Armory and Lehigh Defense. Be sure to click the links in the description to learn more. All right, guys, we are out here at the 2017 SHOT Show Industry Day at the range, and we have seen some really cool stuff. It's been a really, really good year. First off, we walked up to the Hudson booth. We made a beeline for that because there's a ton of hype on that gun, and to be honest with you, it kind of seems to live up to it. We're going to take a closer look at the booth, but so far, I really, really dig that pistol. After that, we moved on to the Silencer Co. booth to check out the Maxim 9. They had both the extended version and the short version there. Apparently, you can buy it. It comes as the long version. They give you the rod so you can have the short version. That was really cool. I was really impressed with the muzzle flip. It didn't feel like it normally would feel if there's a can on the gun. It just felt like one unit, and it shot really, really well. I enjoyed that a lot. From there, we moved on to the CMC booth. They've got a new drop-in Glock trigger. Very, very impressed with it. It uses factory springs, so there's very minimal risk for light strikes and things of that nature. I really enjoyed how clean it was, and I like the hook on the bottom of the trigger. Moving on from there, we went to the YHM booth in the long range, and they've got a new really interesting can. I believe it's called the Turbo, and that thing is a sub $500 5.56 can that has really, really good sound. The tone on it is really good. You guys know I dig the YHM cans from the one I covered before, so that was really cool. And then we got to one that was pretty interesting, the new Colt Cobra in 38 Special. Now, I covered this on TGC News, and this time I actually got to try it, and to be quite honest with you, the overall quality is decent, but it had some trigger reset issues, and I was unimpressed. We were told, oh yeah, just, let the trigger all the way out. Well, there's a distinct reset, and then you go further than that, and that's where the reset is officially, and I was underwhelmed by that gun, not impressed at all. And continuing on from there, we did check out something else that was really cool. A new company called Q, the letter Q, that's it. They are a suppressor company out of New Hampshire. They came from many other companies. They've got some really good engineers. Their can, the Erector, is one of the weirdest 22 cans I've ever seen in my life. It's literally just a bunch of baffles that you screw together, and it was actually genuinely quiet. I think it's a really interesting concept because there's not like, oh, you break it here, you break it there, and you have to do special segments. Each individual segment is its own thing, and that's really, really neat. Also shot the El Camino, which was cool. That's their basic 22 suppressor. And then we also looked at their rifle called the Fix. Available, I believe it's going to be available in 6.5 Creedmoor as well as 308 Winchester. About a $2,800 rifle. Really, really nice trigger on that, as well as just overall build quality. And moving on from there, we took a look at Polycase. Now, those guys have a really interesting reputation. It's a newer design. It's a copper matrix, polymer matrix bullet, and they came out with a new 300 blackout that I really like. Obviously, that sort of thing requires a little bit more testing, a little bit more shooting to find out if it's really as good as you want it to be. Of course, they've got a bunch of other offerings that we also checked out, but, it's ammo that requires shooting. From there, we moved on to Geisley, and they've got the new ALG rail that has no holes in it. That's a very, very affordable rail at under $100. They've also got a new slim rail under the Geisley line, which I really like. The big rails aren't really a thing for me, but I really, really like their new slimline rail. They've also got a new single stage trigger, the SSP. That is good to go. And I'm telling you, boys and girls, this year at Industry Day at the range was jam-packed full of cool stuff. Be sure to check out the rest of the coverage, subscribe for that, and as always, thank you to our SHOT Show sponsors, Lehigh Defense and New Frontier Armory. Be sure to check out the links in the description for those. We'll see you soon.